So this is part 3 of finishing off the office build. This bit just here is where the door used to be through. You'll notice it's all blocked up now. So we're going to be taking it from open side, no flooring, all the way through to completed, furniture in, computers on, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of work in this one, so we better get started. So these 3 bits of wood here were our kitchen table that I made a few years ago for the place we were before. And there's such wide pieces of ash. When I got it from the timber yard, they said you don't usually get ash this wide. So they're quite nice pieces of timber. So I didn't want to lose them. So I've tried to keep them as they were as best I can and just cut the table back up down the joins that I initially joined them together. Like these 3 pieces were all one big table. But I'm going to use them in here as desks because, you know, they've got a leg on here and they're already together and they look really nice. And I want to use them because, you know, they're nice pieces of timber. But what I didn't do was I didn't treat the bottom because when I assembled it all together, it was it was a very, very big table. And I joined it together and then finished the top surface when it was all together, and I didn't want to climb underneath and blah, blah, blah. So I didn't treat the bottom. And what happened over time is because the top and the sides were sealed with the Osmo sealer and the bottom wasn't, I suspect any moisture was being absorbed into the bottom, only a little bit, but it then meant that it slowly curved over time, because if you imagine the bottom was absorbing more moisture than the top was. It also happens to align with the grain, so that's the direction that it'll curve anyway as it absorbs or releases moisture. So I'm going to treat the bottom out now in the hope that, because we're in the summer, it's the driest season, and I don't want this to get to winter again and start curving like crazy because the bottom's absorbing all the water in the air. Osmo, what's this one? Polix oil. This stuff's one of my favourite sealers or treatments. It's as natural as you can get. I think it's beeswax and linseed oil and all this kind of stuff. There's probably some horrible stuff in there as well, but it smells nice, it looks nice. It's not ultra high finish, like it's not one of those you have to buff in, and if you're doing a fine piece of furniture, you'd probably want to use something else, but I'm not quite at that level yet. So for everything I've been doing, this is really, really nice. Goes on nicely, smells nice, it's as natural as you can get. So yeah, this has been around for ages and I've just kept reopening it because it lasts for years and years. So let's get these treated up and hopefully we can stop it expanding. This is the first time fitting vinyl flooring, and I found that, get around this corner, the best way, this is just, you know, guess, there probably is a better way to do it, is to sort of press it into the seam and then lay the knife flat on the floor and then drag it along, because if you try and cut down, you're going to have a gap because you're never going to get it like tight in there, whereas if you cut it against the wall instead of the floor, you're able to get a bit more fitted in there, and it just seemed to want to fit a little bit better than if you cut downwards. I'm not putting skirting board or anything around here, so I really want it to be quite a tight fit, but so far we've done all right with it. this paper here that I've used for the, you know, protect the workbench and stop the sticking to it is just the Amazon package wrap, you know, the stuff they put in the cardboard boxes to kind of fill the void. But I noticed, A, it's really good for drawing paper, you saw me use it earlier on, because one side is just regular brown paper, but the other side has got this sort of slightly, I'm not sure if you can see it when it shines in the light, but it's got this slightly plasticky layer on it, which means that it's sort of non-stick. I'm sure it's not perfect, but it's better than using tons of plastic, and it also works as a drawing paper. So I pulled that out of the big box that we'd got delivered, and I've ordered a roll of it because I think this is going to be really useful for glue protection and also, you know, like a sketch pad. Didn't quite expect it to end up this nice. I suppose it's because we've got all our familiar possessions in here. It just makes it feel really, you know, like a lovely place to be. Got our little maker bit here. So this is where I've put all my 3D prints for our next video that I've been working on for all the, you know, the tools that we're going to be putting on the wall. We've got our circuit boards and all bits there. So that's a really nice station to work at. The rest of this side is you know, like a workbench, but a tidy workbench for inside. So I've also got a colouring station for my son down at the bottom there. So that's that side. And then we've divided the other side into the computer workspace. So cameras and printers and network stuff all on that side, 3D printer, and then the PC and chair here. So this is more of a work side, a different type of work. And then upstairs, you've seen we've got the relaxing area for my son anybody who wants to come and have a play around up here. So there we go. Can't believe it. If you remember what it looked like before with all that sheet put all over the floor, it was such a, at that time, I wouldn't have been able to picture that we could change it into this space. So there we go. Next video, we've got the tool storage that we're going to finish off the workshop for, and then we're going to get on to bigger projects. So if you'd like to come see those, come join us. It's been nice to have you here, and we'll see you then.